Hi there, welcome to #1 Geeky Design Stars, and we're back with some more Rimworld Aliens, and we have pretty much got ourselves down to the point where we've now worked out how, yeah, we don't do that, how the network is working. The major problem was we were storing it in other places, so it wasn't actually being stored in the area, and of course we've got the resinous jelly here, which gets put out for the resin mass, but we've also got these resin bowls where the resin gets put in. We know that we've got the 600 jelly stored there and the 75 jelly stored there, and apparently we've got 414 in the network. And what our main goal today is to try and get as much jelly as we possibly can, which oh, hello, speaking of which, can Tinky do it? Yep, take him to make resinous jelly. We have animals here which we can designate as huntable, even though some of them are boomalopes, which wouldn't probably go. Oh, hello, there's one here as well, so let's send Adrian maybe to make resinous jelly. She just happens to be there as well, that's good news. And anything going on here? Looks like we didn't. Can we collect these guys? Barney, can you connect? Yeah, we can do. That's fine. And Christina, make resinous jelly. Any more bodies around here that are able to make resinous jelly of? No. So we're going to hopefully be waiting to either be attacked or some more animals will come along and so forth. But yeah, that's our main mission in the moment. We need to sort ourselves a queen. Sella, I think, has been elected to become the queen, just the newest one there, and then hopefully that would mean that we need to just feed her jelly and she'll make eggs for us. Now, of course, we've got 2 eggs here, so we're doing okay. Just maybe need to start perhaps digging back into this area so that we've got more of a chamber to keep our guys on, because we're going to have a lot of aliens, I think, by the time we're finished, and that will generally mean that we will then start be wanting to expand. Now, going to take some time for the world to generate here, but what our basic plot here is that the ones that can really hurt us are the colonial marines, because they've got the weapons that can pretty much pop a 3-round burst in us and get us in the right place. We'll explode in a mass of poisonous blood. But there's peace talks here with the colonial marines. There's a revenge on the emu, but this is a faction that we don't really have a good time with. There's abandoned biotech lab. That's not really us. And the Forces Mesa, the abandoned biotech lab. That's a neutral thing, so we don't really want to make enemies where we don't need to. So, apparently there's some peace talks with the US colonial marines, but yeah, we're not interested in peace with them. Who are those up there? That's another neutral. So this camp here could end up being a new place for us to set up a new nest. Turns out that one's got caught. I suspect there's going to be... Ooh. Is that dead? No, it's not dead. Ah. Okay. Oh, she's consuming it. Okay. Well, that's not enough resinous jelly, but okay. Job done, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to see the wording here. You need 75 jelly for each participant, 150 total. A participant cannot reach enough jelly. So, here's the question. How many participants do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my question is, if we have these jelly things here, Hive, We have dripping cavities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. 9, and then we make sure that one of these receives something, perhaps. Is it not they move? Okay, so they're going to automatically align, I think. That'll be right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 75 cents. Okay, so now if I go to the Queen thing now, how many people? Oh, okay. 7 out of 8. If Seller comes, oh no, that's perfect. Right, so let's put Seller there. Can we do? No, not with that many, but we can like that. So let's begin. See what happens with the maturation. Could be some time. Let's speed it up. Oh. Oh ho. Interesting. Advancement complete. Her voice now commands the quiet cryptomorphs in the planet. Maturation total quality 80% determined 6 out of 8. Okay. Right, so we now know that Seller is the one that owns that now. So Seller is our queen. Nice. I always find it amusing to see aliens fishing with rods. It's silly, I know, but it's a point, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Here's interesting. Okay, so Seller's probably going to sleep. But she can actually lay the eggs now. What's going on here? Wow, bunny rabbit being eaten. Right. So we could potentially hunt people here, couldn't we? Well, let's abduct it, see what happens. Another babby alien on its way. Research finished. Overmorph utilisation. Hives found more ways to utilise overmorphs, spend or otherwise. Okay. Let's go for that. So that should have also increased sleeping nests, sleeping cocoon. Right, so here is where things get interesting. What I might do, I mean, I can turn all these. Basically, you turn all. You can turn them on into an explosive pod. You can turn them into a sleeping cocoon. Hive node. Hive node's expensive but very powerful defense mechanism created by highly developed xenomorph colonies. These nodes are injected with a substance that makes it act like an artificial womb. Due to the process not involving a host, the xenomorphs grown inside these nodes lack sentience. sterile and intellectually reduced to that of a miner's drone that will protect them. Okay. I hope. Also the royal sleeping spot. Mark enemy, mark friend. Okay. Make jelly. Designate organic material to be made into it. There we go. Okay, there's a lot more that we've got there now. So yeah, that's very, very interesting. I think what we're going to do now is we are going to perhaps move the queen into a more safer area. So what we're going to do, I think first of all, we shall mine up here. Where's the end that we know? So we'll go quite far up here. We've got all of this area here as well to turn into a massive complex. So we'll let those guys get on with that. Once we're ready, we'll then start to see where we can perhaps place the Queen's chamber. And of course move the prisoners area here and maybe turn that into the general sleeping room. So our guys won't be stuck in this central area. But yeah, we can also start thinking about moving the spot a little bit further in as well. So we're just almost making our internal base a lot more difficult for people to infiltrate, especially those. Sometimes it might even be better having them come in, because if we can get them into like a maze-like structure, we can slowly just take them out one by one, as they did in the films. Okay, so we've got a new baby okay. So how do we make... Oh, perhaps we should make a hive bed then. Is that what we could need to do? Just a sleeping nest. Thrown in that corner over there. There we go. Yes, just needed a bed. That's all. So now Ace can get their medical needs. They actually look like the one from Alien 3, that colour. There we go. Yes, we've got another addition to the hive. And while we're at it, we have a mad flamingo coming in. There you go. Let's release Pioneer. What's that mean? Send this child into the world to spread the family. Ah ha 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 ha. Aha. Right. Okay, so are they going to be turned into jelly though? That's the question. No, they're not going to be eaten. Okay. Zai's doing it now. Sometimes I wonder how this thing works, but yes, we've got some more jelly in. Celia able to do just yet. Insufficient nutrition. Okay, need more nutrition. Oh, an area revealed. Now that is especially interesting. That is a massive cave structure. That may have changed a few things. Also, looks like we had some metal that fell down here as well. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to be a big reconsider now. To see how we're going to utilise this new discovery. Okay, so we've got a raid from the Sukit Covenant. They're coming in. Sappers to turn around your defences. Okay. Right, so what we'll do first is we will, of course, get our guys going. But I suspect we've got more coming in here. But these guys here may be able to deal with these better. So we're going to come out and attack these guys here. Because I suspect they're going to... Yep, they're starting to engage. Okay. Okay, well, we've got... You're not going to get... Oh, Pie-Eater. How did you... And Jam Doggy as well. Nice jam. Christina down as well. Okay. Right, we may have to. Get these guys over here. Colonist needs rescue. Pie-Eater. Tinky, what are you doing? Why are you going that long way around? You could have gone through here. It's taking you so long, serious. People are actually able to run away? Right. Yep. Sundraft them. Oh, so we've got a lot of stuff to go through here. Donkey, goats, person, 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 person. We've also got all the people at the top here as well. This side as well. We dealt some killing blows too. And they happen to have some of our resinous jelly. I wonder why they had that. Some more there as well. Oh, receive and draft. Bonnie and Tinky, so we can all get back home. Okay, I think that's everything. So we're going to have a large influx of jelly now, especially with like 2 sets of 75 there. That's Jade. We can tell that Jade. Maybe we can turn that into something. Who knows? But yeah, we'll get ourselves healed up, and hopefully that will mean there's going to be more going on at the base. Right, I'm going to do something pretty stupid. My Lopez is down. It's going to be a relationship, but we're not exactly in the business of making relationships. But Lopez is now going to go there now. Christina, or there, what are you doing? You're producing jelly, Arlene. Tending to Tinky. Well, after you've tended to Tinky, don't forget to capture. So I think here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Ah, Lopez has died. Well, that didn't help. Is it? Just going to put these overmorphs in here. Once they're installed, I'm going to convert them into sleeping sacks. What we'll do is take the sleeping sack, sleeping cocoon. Does it need to be on hard ground? Let me reinforce the resin floor. Doesn't help. I'm trying to do it on a part that didn't actually have an egg on it. Okay, so we'll turn those into large sleeping sacks. It's going to take some resin to do so, but we can then start putting our original 3 in here. So we'll designate that for Jam Doggy. And designate that one for... We'll do it for Tinky for the moment, because Bite is not entirely in the best of shape. So we'll get those done, start attaching some of the original group to it, and once we're all done, we can obviously get our new sleeping area sorted. Okay, so Point has just had a little bit of a mental breakdown, so we're going to have to repair everything he's just done there. But I think we've now lost... I think Jam Doggy's prices. Yeah, I think Jam Doggy's lost his thing, so let's put him there. And so Hodges is going to be the next one, so let's put him there. So unfortunately, it's just one of those things. But yeah, He's actually dug all the way in there. Actually started wrecking their walls. Interesting. Okay, so we are now going this way. See if we can create any more of these particular areas. Even though we're going to have a lot to do with this one. I think what I might do is I might end up putting the Queen's Chambers here. So what we'll do is we shall put the resin floor in. So we'll make that the Queen. We'll make this the Queen's Chambers, I think. So we're going to want to make this really hard to get to. So kind of like almost maze-like to get there. Quite windy, I think, to maybe get to the Queen's Chambers. We won't get it done just yet. We'll work our way towards getting that done. That should be something we can do possibly next episode. I think everyone's having a quick sleep at the moment. Ace is still going. Lava is still hatched. We may have to see if we can capture something or somebody good enough to be able to cut that lava off. So the person died before we could properly impact them. But yeah, we got an ostrich there, so that's an option. Don't think I'm entirely too keen to get too many people, but that is the point of a hive. Get as many as possible. So yeah, we'll carry on. Let's get this Queen's Chamber sorted, and then we can think about what we're going to do next. Okay, so we've got the Queen's Chambers pretty much done for sleep spots, and as you can see, I'm starting to do a almost like a trap-ridden way of getting through things here. So I'm not going to toss her in yet. I don't think we're in the stage where we really need to worry about that too much. But effectively, this area is going to be highly defended. What I'm going to do is have like little alcoves where the if we're defending the Queen, we can hide in those spots and watch them come through. We are probably going to have this area that's our defensive area, which is not going to be a terrible thing because we have been defending that quite successfully anyway. So it is a question of, do we invite them? Because the thing is if we can get them at one at a time, then they're at a disadvantage to us. When they can count on us as a group, we are at a disadvantage, especially with automatic weapons and distance weapons. But we're going to have to buck up and try our best to deal with the situation as it comes. So obviously the people who are going to bore their way in, they're going to have to be dealt with automatically, as well as the people who are going to try and nuke the site from orbit, so to speak. It's the people who are attacking us straight off. They're the ones that we want to lure into the cave. Right, so you can maybe now see what I'm planning here. It's forcing people to go through these gates here, and that slows them down. Our guys are hanging behind there, and they're in this alcove, so they can basically pop out. Hodges is getting fish, and why not? So yeah, so effectively this is the sort of way that I want the Queen to do it, and the Queen's actually here expecting the room now, making sure everything's okay. I mean, it's okay for our guys to go through because they're quite quick, but the other pawns are quite slow. So we've also got this nice little alcove where we can put a few guys in there that can literally just pile onto someone into this area. So we might want to effectively do that, which gives that little area there, and also to make them come through there, we can do that. So yeah, we're effectively trying to make it difficult for people to get to the Queen. Okay, we have a problem. Some mad boom rats. Is it just the one? That's two. Okay, this is what I was worried about. Fire. To the light. Yes, it is. Well, we've managed to get ourselves a little bit more jelly by the looks of it. To do with their nonsense. And we put out the fires, so yeah, we're okay. Oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, I'm making sure all of this is in our flavour because a few people are getting issues with the environment. So we want to make sure that the environment is something that they all enjoy, which is this dark mess. Also, this release Pioneer, I think when Ace becomes an adult, I might actually try that and see how that goes. Of course, we've got a raid coming on. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll let them wait. Okay, so here we go. Where they're headed. Right, straight in here. Okay. That's not good. Right, have they moved around? Right, so we need to get these guys around here. Okay, he's down. I didn't realise these guys had fire. Okay, let's go extinguish these fires. They're just going to end up hurting themselves, aren't they? We're going to take these guys proper down here. Right. Let's extinguish these fires. Okay, well, unfortunately, we're kind of at the end of time here, so just want to say thank you very much for watching. I will sort all this out next episode, and we will have that as our next plan going forward. Thank you very much for watching. If you could press the like and subscribe button, I'd be grateful. If you could... I think they're running away. If you could press the join button, that's also great as well, or do the super thanks. Everything's been great. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.